Hey, today guys, I'm gonna go over an overhead landmine drop squat, F18. So a couple takeaways on this, guys. Landmine's a pretty common thing. What we're really trying to do is challenge the thoracic spine, okay? That's like when I'm moving through this exercise overhead, my hips, right? This position being anteriorly tilted is not good. So what we wanna do when I go overhead, that's like a result of it. People try to get overhead, they anteriorly tilt to get there. This exercise is to start teaching that to not happen, okay? So this is kind of a slow, there's some dynamic-ishness to it, so just let me jump right into this, okay? The percentage I'm choosing is really manageable. That's the other thing. The handle I'm using is from Titan. It makes this exercise that much easier, so just keep that in mind. Doesn't care. You can hold the handle and you'll see here in a minute. It'll just make it a little more difficult. So takeaway on this, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get overhead so I'm completely straight, more or less, right? I don't want my butt back, okay? So my hips are under me, and I come up on my toes just a little bit. I'm nice and springy, where I can kind of hop. That sets my feet in a pretty athletic position, okay? So when I'm overhead, I get rid of my shrug, squeeze my glute, my neck is in the right place. Now what I want to do is have a little bit of motion, because it's really hard to move what I'm about to do totally still. So I got a little bit of movement, then I'm just going to quickly drop into my overhead squat. Hold, work to that stretch, knees come out. Now what you see is I'm really toe open, which isn't a problem for that. I just don't want to stay there. So I'll pull, I'll keep my heels in the right place. That's where I know I'm gonna keep catching. So I'm gonna keep my heels in that place, get my skis back on, go overhead. Find a little locomotion. There's a quick little lurch, and then I'm slowing down to the deceleration. Knees out, boom, toes back in. Now, you can definitely do those singles. That's where I would suggest doing it, okay? The only other option is do a little bit of rhythm, and this is where this is a little more advanced, okay? So same position. Put a little bit more dynamic into it. Once you know you're able to hold that overhead position without going tilted. So this exercise falls on our athletic day. Yes, this is difficult, and this is difficult because it's challenging a really difficult position. Notice that and work on the position, right? And that's the goal. Work on the athletic position. You'll see improvements in your pull-ups. You'll see improvements in your swimming, and you're gonna see improvements in your obstacle course